All right, fellas, how we doing? Let's get started here. Remember the lock right there. Very important. You got our stream opener going. Make sure our lights are on. So how we doing today? You guys doing all right? Little new view going on. You guys got to watch me putting away dishes this time. Been a little while since our last one. Ooh, is that dirty? Nah, it's okay. So as you guys can tell, hey Matthew, Phil, let's see. Good morning, sir. How are you doing on a wonderful Monday? I'm doing dishes. That's hi. How's everyone? Doing all right, Phil? So you guys can tell, it's been a busy week journey since we last did our last live stream. And so I have a whole lot of dishes waiting for you guys. We'll see how long my back holds out this time. And that's how long we'll be doing dishes. All set up for a marathon today. Get all this glass put away. How you guys doing today? Anything fun going down? Big plans and aspirations for the week, or are we just chilling? Let's see here. Let's get a silverware bowl started. Is that a whale on my apron? Yes, that looks like a sperm whale to me. I don't know, what do you guys think? That's what I always kind of assumed that it was. It just came that way. I might take it off someday. I don't know. Doing pretty good. Getting a Hellcat Pro with 5 magazines for $550 on Thursday. Okay. So why'd you go with the Hellcat? What was it about it that drew you in with its feline ways? Sounds like a pretty decent deal, though, I have to admit. Start collecting our silverware over here, minus the knives. Let's see. Just take this whole thing over here. There we go. Knives and sharps and stuff here. So how was your guys' weekend? We spent a whole lot of time at church. A lot more than we were planning on. But it was good. It was quite good. We're getting pretty invested in this new congregation. Who knows what the future will bring with it, but for now, feels pretty nice, I have to admit. Put that away. Alright, let's see here. Get some more of this stuff sorted through. Alright, more eggshells. Right now, I'm just, rolling through, trying to stack some things up, get things a little bit organized. I don't know about how things are where you guys are, but the breeze here is just wonderful today. Last couple of days, it was pretty hot and stuffy out, but today is just gloriously cool and breezy. We've got the whole house open. It's actually pretty nice. Let's see. Basically, for the real deal money's tight. Need something optics ready, and Picatinny rail for my light. Also nice to have 5 magazines free. Did some shooting with my pops, son, and his buddy. Cool. Yeah, I don't think I've shot the Hellcat Pro yet. I have no problem with Springfield. I think it's Springfield, but yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, let's move these around. Let's try to get organized a little bit before we jump into the fray here. Let's see, a few more clean things to put away. Let's see, where is the, there we go, it's not gonna poke by that. Sheath here for my oyster shucker. There we go. And this one goes over here. Yeah, the kids have their midterms for Korean school coming up this weekend, so they're up studying hard away. Hopefully they do well, and if not, well, they got about 2 months to fix it. It's not a topic I can really help with either, so they are on their own with that one. The test doesn't seem too hard. We've seen a practice test. So when their mom can, she helps them out a lot. So that is all good. Let's see. This can get dumped out. Okay. Let's go around and grab some trash here. Collect up these kitchen utensils. There we go. Just trying to get organized. There we go. Okay, any more trash needs to get thrown out. Nothing there. Okay, good. Nothing here. Oh, wait. There's one. Oh, and a couple of things over here. And more silverware. Okay. Seems like stuff just tends to migrate around all over this place. I got another Sharpie Sharp over here. There we go. Let's catch up on you guys a little bit here. Shot air 10, 308, 15 Mossberg, 500, 1911 ACP. My 223 bolt gun, a lot of fun. Yeah, a good shooting day with the guys. That's always a nice thing. All right, another pokey. That can go there. That can go there. Kids have been having all kinds of fun with my kitchen utensils lately. They got some Play-Doh from Korean school, and they've been making all kinds of things with it. Daughter's been making ravioli and dumplings and all sorts of fun stuff. And then I just find it come back relatively free of Play-Doh, just in random places. Okay, that stack can go there. Looks like we're probably going to be running the dishwasher multiple times today. All this stuff. Okay. All right, first things first, we'll start on the sink, and then we'll tear into the rest of it. And bye-bye. Let's see here. Lots to do. Okay. I think that's all the prep work I'm going to get done for now. Let's put these over here, go in there. Pull some of these plates out. Ah, right. You guys are supposed to remind me. Bring you all back over here. Get you on the mother dock. You've got to move. Let's not fry anything here. All right. Get a couple things plugged in. Oh, actually, that one's good. And let's plug you guys in here. There we go. I think we're all right. Let's adjust you guys there. All right, and we'll make a couple adjustments if we need to. Put this over here with this one. Oh, these kids always dumping these silica packets into the sink. Oh, hey, Dan the man has arrived. What's going on, Dan? Get a couple more of these things out of the way. Pyrex lids. That can go into compost. Okay. Yeah, let's just dig into her. Get this hot water rolling. Oh, that definitely needs to get tossed out. Oh, that's gonna stink. Good lord. Probably been sitting in the sink a few days. Alright, there we go. See, any more sharps down in here? Ooh, don't want to run into that one. that one. That one. Yeah. There's a couple of them down in here. Look at that. They've been hiding on me. Put those there. Take that wood out. Get rid of some of the silverware. Evan, what are you using to hold your phone camera? Well, I've got what a certain buddy likes to affectionately call anal beads. But it's just a small tripod, an adjustable tripod. And with a mount, I don't remember what it's called. It just has a U on the back of it. But yeah, I can get you guys details later. But yeah, I just got a little tripod over here set up. Seems to do the job pretty darn well, if I do say so. Let's see. Almost need a bigger one for the kitchen utensils. Let's see. Nice day in Cincinnati. Skies, blue skies, getting up to the 60s. Nice, nice. Sounds nice indeed. Get some more of this stuff out of here. Alright, let's start some scrubbing. Let's see, I put those over there. There we go. So what's going on in the world? Anything interesting, you guys? I haven't tapped into the interwebs too far yet today. So I'm at a total loss for anything going on. 68 Michigan. Nice, Phil. Nice. Beautiful weather. Seems that the weather finally decided to remember that it's still spring, in fact. Well, not spring yet, but still winter. We had a couple days of, summer weather there. And we were not ready for that. There we go. Goes off the side. Feels like those Pyrex lids are starting to wear out on me. They're getting kind of loosey-goosey. I'm not ready to have to look at replacing those, but I will do what I must. Let's see, let's get some of this stuff out of the way here. All right. Unfortunately, that means having to buy all new Pyrexes because you can't. I don't think you can just buy the lids at all. 64 in Chicago. Man, Matthew, that sounds even better. But yeah, I mean, the glass holds up really well with these Pyrexes, but the lids, I mean, we've had them for years, so I mean, it's expected for them to wear out eventually. But it's just unfortunate that we can't just buy new lids. Then again, I'm saying that and I haven't even looked into it. So put that there. Clean out this cloth here. I used to filter the original oil. There we go. Normally I'd just be rinsing this stuff and throwing it straight into the dishwasher, but I've got enough here that I have to be very strategic about what I use the dishwasher on. So that means stacking a bunch of stuff before I get started on it. Well, I had coffee grounds in it. Oh well. Okay. Looks like an early golf season, so I won't see my boss until next winter. Phil, that's not something to complain about, I can tell you that. Yeah, golfing sounds nice. I actually haven't had a chance to go golfing in, God, decade plus. All the clubs are still in the back of the garage where I put them when we first moved in. Might have to change that here soon. Probably have to just spend 5 or 6 sessions at the driving range just to warm back up. Get back in tune. Let's see, can that fit in there all right? Yeah, that can. Let's see. Not ready for spring, summer yet. I've been not cleaning up the yard. A lot of pollinators come in and out of the leaf and debris piles. Yeah, I get you. I generally don't do a whole lot of, full cleaning of our yard. We try to let as much of it just be as natural as possible. And then just tame issues as they arise. And keep things, loosely neat-ish. I mean, we're not really in the city, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But we are within city limits, so we can't let it go completely wild, unfortunately. Let's see. See, I've been using Pyrex as Tupperware lately, trying to eliminate the plastic. Yeah, Matthew, that's the move we made about 10 years ago. We got a couple of packs from Costco, and 2 or 3 actually, I think. They've lasted, pretty well. We've chipped a few, but I don't really remember too many that are broken. But the lids are definitely wearing out now. But I figure that's not terrible for them being 10 years old or so. Can't really complain. Let's see here. Finding glass to use as Tupperware is challenging. Just not many size options. Yeah, Dan, I get you. I can't complain with these Pyrex sets from Costco, though. They seem to have enough out there to where, we can put leftovers in from a meal or two. It just seems to work pretty well. They stack nicely. Ooh. Let's see. You can go in there. All right. All right. Let's check and make sure that we are empty here. Silverware. And I'll get this sink emptied. Time to refill the soap. All right. Let's not drop it. What? Huh? You hear what? Tootie? Cody? Toads. Good Lord, child, you need to speak up and speak clear. Uh-huh. Huh? They're dirty. I need to clean them. Here. Oh, stay back. There you go. There you go. Be careful. Let's see. Oh, what have I missed here? Finding glass. Who's out of the office? You, your boss. I have leaves piled up against the shed, which I need to remove to prevent rot. Absolutely, Dan. Find a good blower and you just get them out of there and just mow them up with the mower until they disappear in the lawn. That's been my default option for years. Also what I did with customers too. Save them from having to pay for leaf removal and help fertilize the lawn at the same time. Depending on the amount of leaves, it works pretty well. Let's see. See, Fridays are bad here. Payday and everyone's paying their car insurance. The first is crazy. Tyree's paying. This month, the first was a Friday, and my boss went golfing today, and he had a doctor's appointment. Man, Phil. Alright. Spray all this stuff down. Ooh, you cannot go down there. Chopstick hiding. As much of that grease off of this mat as I can. A couple more chunks to go down. There we go. Yeah, it's good to be the boss. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. Okay. Let's go for another round of bowls here. Get that strainer back in there. Okay, bowls. Bowl bonanza. Bonanza. Fill all these up. We started soaking. There we go. Let's see. Best part of working here is most days are very laid back. Yeah, Phil, that's nice. I don't have a Costco membership. Need to find those elsewhere. Mayer and Kroger are our go-tos. I got you, Dan. I mean, Costco's not for everybody. My parents had a membership as long as I could remember. I grew up going there. And then as soon as we got out of the military, I got my own Costco membership, and we've maintained it every year. And we've had the executive membership since pretty much the beginning. And we only paid the membership once. And then every single year, our cash back that we get, you get 2% cash back on all purchases with the executive membership. It's always paid for the membership, and then, several $100s more, depending on how much we've spent throughout the year. And so we've only paid for it once, and, we're about to hit our, 11-year anniversary of membership. So I figure that's not bad. I mean, we paid like $80, $85 the first one, and it's paid for itself every single time after that. So it's kind of for free. But you got to be careful. You can't get out of there without spending at least like $300. The deals are just too good. So you just got to kind of limit yourself to what you're going to get And, you know, it works. Let's see, get those soaking. All right. But yeah, Costco's been great. Cannot complain. Between the cheaper gas, as long as you're passing by already, and what you call it, tires, all those major purchases, you know, I cannot complain one bit. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was actually surprised. We got out of Costco the other day and we didn't buy one thing. We ended up going there after a buffet just to walk around. And it's one of the few times where we've gone into Costco and haven't bought a single thing. It was like a milestone. Hey, Cooper, how's it going, man? These pirates is in here. Nothing against Costco, just 20 minutes away. And got to pass Target, Walmart, Major Kroger, and all that stuff to get there. Yeah, I get you. But I would suggest, highly advise, if you know anybody has a membership, just ask to go one time with them. See if you can just go in and peruse. I mean, we have to pass a couple places on the way there. Walmart definitely is on the way there. Costco's on the way there. Target's on the way there. Target, I don't find the values there. I find that they have pretty high prices for a lot of stuff. And Walmart, I don't think it's the wrong way, but it's not my kind of place. I kind of feel like grimy every time I go there. Maybe that's just because of Walmart. Doesn't look like too many dishes today. Well, Cooper, you should back up some and catch the wide angle. I've got every single countertop and some of the table covered in dishes to do. So I'm in for the long haul today. Speaking of which, it's almost time to refill my soap. I've got none left in there. Let's see. Yeah, let's get that down in there. See if I can pack some of this in there. Oh, fuck, sorry. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, Cooper, you did. You did. No worries, man. No worries. I will be here. Okay, top rack is stuffed. Nothing else going in there. It's okay. We still love you, man. You are forgiven. Man, I think I can get just this whole dishwasher full of pretty much all bowls. We definitely use a lot of them. You're not wrong. Target is expensive and Walmart, well, it's Walmart. Yeah. Every time I go into Walmart, I just feel like really grimy going in there and just generally just agitated. seems like they are not what they once were back in the 90s and whatnot. And Target, yeah, not quite my place. All right, any other bowls? Okay, so I lied. No more bowls. They closed down all locations within a few years. Really? Oh, Target tried to make it in Canada. They bought up a failed Canadian competitor but didn't make it. They closed down all locations within a few years. Interesting. Especially considering I believe Target's a French brand now. Unless I am mistaken on that. I think I heard that somewhere way back when. Or at least they used to be. I think the half Frenchies up there would play nice with Canada. Then again, I mean, they are our hat, as a matter of fact, so they kind of need to be a little bit loyal to us. We barely like Target. Let's see, fun noodles with smoked oysters for lunch. Oh, interesting. The French are a small part of Canada. Yeah. Yeah, Dan's always eating well. Oh, I mean, Phil's always eating well, Dan. Definitely. All right, gentlemen, there's going to need to be a slight intermission here. I got the call that laundry is done and I need to go change it, and you guys are not allowed to follow. I try. You succeed, my friend. You succeed. Let's see. I've got room for 1, 2, 3. That 3. Can I count today? 1, 2, 3 plates in there. Do I have 3 plates? I have gotten plenty more than 3 plates. I don't speak a word of French and wouldn't visit Quebec if you paid me to. Yeah. I don't think I'd visit Canada at all unless you paid me to. Either that or maybe if I was traveling to Alaska and had to drive. It's actually something I planned to do when I was a kid. A teenager, really. I had this grandiose dream of driving to Alaska and back one summer. But, yeah, it never happened. And I think that's one that can stay in the past, to be honest. Let's see, just one province in Canada is French, right? Yeah. Yeah, why would you? Wouldn't either. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. Leftovers of Turkish coffee. There it goes. Alright, let's get that hot water flowing again. Alright, we will set up this dishwasher, and then it's intermission time. My son speaks. Oh wait, let's see here. There is some awesome nature in British Columbia, but you can't find, but nothing you can't find in Washington and Idaho. Yeah, I gotcha. Let's see. My son speaks French and Portuguese. He was thinking of teaching English in France, and then he found out how poorly they teach teachers like him, and said, "No, yeah, Phil, I would not suggest it. If you want to teach English, go to Southeast Asia. I know he doesn't speak the languages there, but it's not that hard to pick up another language if you already speak three. And they absolutely adore English speakers there and English teachers. It's such a what's it called? A sought after thing. Apparently, they treat them quite well. I'd look into like Vietnam or Korea, obviously. One of those type of places. You can make a pretty good living just being an English teacher. Especially if you go into like private tutoring. Man, that's where it's at. Thailand, even better. Cost of living so low there. Alright, let's catch up real quick. I follow a guy on Facebook, well into his 80s. Last summer, he drove from Alaska, slept in a Subaru for the trip, connected with friends in Anchorage. Man, that's cool. Retired Navy man, so cramped space is nothing new to him. Yeah, I would not. I would teach English in Korea, maybe. Exactly, Coop. Exactly, man. That is the place to do it. Cost of living's higher, so if you want your money to go further, something like Thailand would be awesome. Friend's daughter teaches English in Korea. Yeah, Dan. Yeah. And the food, and they love Americans for the most part. All right, gents. It is break time. I will be back in a moment. back. How we doing? Oh, I gotta turn that back on. My monitor here. All right, I think we're back. I can hear music. Can I hear me? I can hear me. Great. Ugh. Grow long hair, they said. It'd be fun, they said. For right now, it just gets in my face every like 5 minutes. See, let's catch up. I suspect the massive cultural difference would be hard on the relationship. I missed it. Let's see. Friend's daughter teaches English in Korea, has a boyfriend, and likely staying for a while. Mother's not excited about that. I mean, it happens. So, back to the massive cultural difference would be hard on a relationship. Yeah, I mean, it's different for sure, but especially with the American having a potential Korean son-in-law or daughter-in-law, that would be easier than the other way around. Let's see. Did your son go to a special school? How does he speak so many languages? He studied since middle school. They ran out of college courses for him and a handful of others, and the other teacher made a new one. Cool. Yeah, after you get to that point, you just have to go full immersion. You just have to go visit or get a job at a restaurant where that's the primary language that they speak. And that's pretty much the only way to advance after that. All right, let's jump ahead here. Some silverware done. Let's get these knives done first. Get all the pokey bits taken care of. All right. Plenty of pokies. All right. Anything else over here? No, I don't think so. Pokey. No pokey. Easier. But Americans are racist xenophobes. I mean, my parents. So they're like, as far as I know, in my entire extended family, my wife is the first non-white American in my entire extended family. And, my mom's family is all Mormon, for the most part. And so she comes from a huge family. And most of those families had lots of kids. And, my wife was readily accepted, without issue. Yeah, I mean, sure, is it an adjustment at first? Yeah. But the more you take time to get in there, and, you start to learn, a little bit more about the cultures and about the individual. And then, like, that sticker shock, it wears off. It's kind of like oh, wait, what? Huh? Oh, okay. And then, over time, things get a lot easier. But I say it's easier for an American family to have let's just keep it with what I know, a Korean, child-in-law versus the other way around. Because on a whole, from what I've experienced, those from Southeast Asia are far more astute than the general American populace, and they read into situations a lot more. I mean, you do need to temper that some to, kind of break the habit of playing 12D chess on the Asians' part. But once they start taking things more at face value, it's much easier. The level of conscientiousness in the Asian culture is a whole different level than what you see here in the U.S. So, It's easier going that way. The other way around, where the American has a Asian parents-in-law, you have to learn a little bit of 12D chess, and that is much more difficult than stepping from 12D chess down to checkers. That's really the best way that I can explain it. Yeah, I lived in Switzerland for a couple of months. For a few months, ate lunch with an older Austrian who spoke no English. My German was very good. Oh, that's interesting. I'm sure that was quite the interesting encounter. Yeah, I always find it fascinating listening to those of an older generation, especially from different countries, that have a totally unique perspective on the world than what I'm used to. I find it can be very insightful, and especially with this church that we're going to. It's what's it called? It's mostly Korean. So, I mean, I've gotten used to it to where I feel very comfortable in it, but the level of insight is very fascinating. Man, what did you cleave with that cleaver? You're talking about this little one? This one's for cheeses. This one is for vegetables. I don't know if we're gonna go down the rabbit hole of cleavers. Might as well break out the other two. These are my actual cleavers here. The ones that I actually use for cleaving work. Stand by there, Dan. So this one here I use for a lot of slicing, butchering work. And this one I use for butchering work. It's a lot heavier. Oh man, this thing slices through wood like crazy. Or through meat like crazy. So these are the two that I mainly use for butchering. And they stay up here far out of reach from wandering little fingers, because they will take them clean off. And I've definitely cut myself on them a couple of times, so I know firsthand. There we go. Those are stowed away there. Let's see. Oh, the big one. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. Would be easier to have an Asian American than an American to Asian. Exactly, Cooper. Exactly, man. No, the big one I meant. Yeah, wow, that's impressive. Damn, nice. Knife envy. Oh, Dan, my wife spoils me. Every time she keeps an eye out for all the sales on brands that that we like. Ooh, did that break? No, did it bend? No, thank God. And whenever she sees something that I might like, she definitely makes it a point to bring it up and try to work it into the budget. And sometimes it doesn't work into the budget, and it still comes anyways. But yeah, it's been a while since we've needed anything. Although I could use a good fillet knife and a good boning knife. Those are kind of my two gaps right now. But other than that, I can't really complain too much on the knife front. Let's see here. And I got this hunk of junk here. I think this was my grandparents. My kids like using it. It's not very sharp at all. It's actually pretty dull. But yeah. They pull it out when they need to cut something and they feel like it's a big thing. I think mainly they use it on cheese. Let's see. The Switzerland experience was in '96. I've lost that skill without practicing. Yeah, especially a foreign language, you have to maintain it or else you just lose it. Like my wife, she actually, grew up for a number of years in Korea. And then she came here. And she was using English to the point to where she actually got quite rusty with Korean. And at that point, we made a very conscious effort to start delving more into Korean media, and that's prepared for skills and advanced it even further. So yeah, that's a great way to do things. Just through media, TV shows and stuff, movies. I highly recommend it for anybody studying foreign language. But see, while German isn't the easiest, it's definitely possible, and I would imagine since English is a Proto-German language, but a Slavic or Asian language, good luck. Yeah, they say the most difficult language for a native English speaker to learn is actually Korean, just because it's so different. Sentence structure is completely different. A lot of the sounds are completely different. There's some crossover, the things that are similar, but it's just purely it's purely coincidental. But one thing that makes Korea specifically, somewhat easier for an American to exist in is because speaking English is such a sought after thing. If you speak just the smallest bit of Korean, you can make do in Korea. Because a lot of people know some basic words, to the point to where it's become, almost cultural to understand a few things, or a fair bit of English. So call these. But yeah, learning proper Korean, difficult, completely difficult. I have a friend that married a Frenchman with kids that spoke just French in the house. Oh, that's cool. Especially here in trying to teach a child to be bilingual from birth, it's definitely possible. You want the parents to speak the foreign language to each other, and then one parent to speak one language to the kids, and the other parent to speak the other language to the kids. And that will formulate the kid's mind from a young age to be able to understand both fairly readily. And since you are living in an English-speaking nation, the kid will learn the English language very, very well just from being out and about and seeing the parents using it quite so much. But then at home, if it's all French and just one parent speaks to all the kids and one in English, that really balances things out quite a bit. The Asian language and alphabets are so different. Yeah, I would say the hardest written language would probably be Chinese of some flavor, just because every word has its own unique symbol. So it just comes down to rote memorization. Korean written language is easier to pick up because it's a certain set of vowels and a certain set of consonants, and then you just mix them together like you would see in multiplication tables. It's the exact same thing. Sometimes you combine a third symbol to make certain sounds, or fourth, but learning to read and write is relatively simple. It's speaking that's the difficult part to pick up. But it's not impossible. You just have to really set your mind at it and focus on learning the core sounds, because it's something you never learned, And you can't just try to imitate them. You have to learn the mouth shape, tongue positions, all those kinds of things. Oh, sorry, but I have to drop. It's all right, Cooper. We'll be here. No worries, man. But yeah, I mean, just like anything in life, it just takes dedication, and with a few years of diligent practice, you can speak as well as any native. Catch you all later. Yeah, Cooper, I'll see you later, man. All right, where can I put this one clean bowl? You know what? I'll just put it here and I'll load it up with all the silverware. All But yeah, there's a number of people that have very publicly, you know, like YouTube channels and all that, learned Korean, speaking, reading, and writing. And it's not terribly hard. You just have to fully immerse yourself in the process. I did not know that about the Korean alphabet. I assume Korean, Chinese, Japanese, etc. are similar. Well, the writing styles are all completely different. I would say Chinese and Japanese are somewhat closer, but they're all distinctly different. Now, the similarities really come in speaking, because just like English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, they all are, you know, Latin root languages. Most of the Southeast Asian languages, I'll speak to the ones I know, like Chinese, the multiple kinds of Chinese, and then Korean and Japanese, they share a similar relationship, with Chinese being the root. So there's a lot of sounds that translate over, but they're written completely differently. The Korean alphabet was actually created by a member of the royal family. I don't remember if it was one of the kings or princes. I think it was one of the kings. Actually developed a written language for Korea and for the common people, so they would be able to learn how to read and write without having to learn how to do it in Chinese. And for the longest time, all the official documents of the royalty and of the court and whatnot were all written in Chinese, and it was kind of looked down upon to use actual Hangul, or Korean written language. But you know, nowadays it's all Korean. That's all the written language, and there are remnants of the Chinese written language within Korean culture, but it's mainly all ceremonial stuff. Like here in America, we would use like greeting cards. Korean is kind of the same thing, but it's the envelopes that have different Chinese phrases written on them, and you just kind of learn what they say. You know, living in Korea. And if you don't know, you can show up with one that says "My condolences" for a wedding, and oh man, that would be like a cardinal sin. So yeah, it's interesting though. Let's see, I did not know about that. Yeah, German too. There are some sounds that English speakers don't use, and mouth shape's not natural, like rolling there. R's. Yeah, I mean, and some people just can't physically roll their R's. Yeah, I definitely know there's some crossover for German too, but I believe, if I remember correctly, it has a slightly different root. Like there's some sounds that cross over, but I didn't know it was that heavy. Yeah, my condolences. Yeah. True story. I don't remember where I heard it, but it was a true story. But you know, as a foreigner, you kind of get a pass for that, and they overlook certain things. They're still gonna side eye it as like bad luck, but you'll be able to get away with a lot more of that stuff. Especially in like Korean too. There's two types of Korean language. You know, it's all the same language, but one is a formal speech and one is informal. And you only use the informal with somebody that's a lower social rank than you, namely somebody younger or somebody that you have authority over. Like a CEO of a company would rarely use a formal version of Korean while at work speaking to any employee or anybody that they deemed were a lesser rank than them, unless they wanted to be especially courteous, and then they'd whip out the formal. But if you're just meeting somebody on the street and you don't know like their age or anything about them, it's formal Korean. And if you don't, it's looked at to be very rude. I mean, unless you're a foreigner and they understand that you don't really know Korean that well, and they just appreciate you trying. But, you know, yeah. So you kind of almost have to learn two ways or more of saying everything in Korean. And it's not especially difficult. I mean, they can be picked up fairly easily. A lot of it is a specific conjugation that makes up the difference. A lot of suffixes on phrases or words that make up the biggest difference. And then like some conjugational differences as well. Don't ask me to say it out loud, I won't. I can recognize it, kind of, but that's about it. German also has high and low German. Always use high German speaking to border agents and train conductors. Yeah. Yeah, those kind of ways it pays, those kind of situations it really pays off to speak uh, kind of, or more politely. But yeah, like in Korean, the default is always formal. But if you are friends with somebody, like you are actual friends, or somebody that you kind of like half look down on, or if you're trying to be rude, then you use the informal. And with a friend thing, it's like assuming a closeness, and it's like the closest expression in English is like, "Hey, you don't know me like that." That would be kind of the response that you would get if you were speaking informally to somebody in Korean. Yeah, it's quite the call for affront. See also the differences in German, Austrian, and Swiss versions of German. Yeah, I didn't know there's a Swiss version of German. I thought their language root was different. I didn't know it was based on German. Although, I mean, it kind of makes sense. They have similar, backgrounds, I guess you could say, if you go back far enough. Wouldn't be surprised if that spread through the other Nordic nations. Hey Phil, are you still here? I had a question, something actually insurance related. If you got a sec, about claim filings. Oh, Switzerland, not Sweden. Gotcha, Dan. Silk art, similar. Huh. What do you want, Missy? You mean sharpen something? Okay. All right, let me dry my hands here. There you go. Yep. Gotta run too. Good luck with the rest of the dishes. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it, man. Huh? Cut yourself. That's what happened. Oh, hey, Phil, there you are. Yeah, I had a question for you. With insurance claims, is there a time limit generally on how long you have between an incident and when it has to be reported to be able to file a claim on it? I didn't know if that was just a general thing. We've had the same insurance carrier here for a couple of years now, and I've got something that, didn't get reported for a while. About ready to file a claim on it. And I just didn't know if there was a deadline, like a statute of limitations type of thing. Nothing major, but yeah, I was just curious. Hey, Adam, what's up, man? How you doing? How's Monday treating you, man? Pretty good. Between meetings. Oh, that sucks. It always seems like Monday's just full of meetings. And sometimes just an email would just cover it. Yeah, that whole craze was going through when I was leaving my corporate jobs. Everybody was just meetings, endless meetings. And most of the time, 90% of the people didn't even need to be there. It was just a quick conversation, and it was just drawn out. Yeah, pain in the rear. Let's finish all of these. I think so, but don't know the exact time. But we had people turn in hail damage claims 6 months after the event when the roof leaked. Gotcha, Phil. Gotcha. I think I'm going to have to read the specifics of our policy and then maybe adjust my timeline to fit. Let's see, right? Currently have hours on the books for today. Oh man, that sucks. But you're still expected to get everything done within, your work day. That's the thing I hate about salary, is they just invent reasons to keep you there longer. And it's like, oh, we're paying you salary, right? So you're supposed to be here, beck and call, 24 hours a day, right? No, that's not how that works. But yeah, I'm done with the corporate life, though. Hopefully for quite a while. Sometimes I miss it. I like the regularity of it. And the issues that you come across is generally interesting. 3.5 hours. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to have 8 hours of work worth of work done still. Yeah, ain't that just the bits. Alright, let's get this back open. Room now. Okay. Let's get straws. Tired of saying straws. Jump ahead of the curve here. But yeah, Phil, I mean, the biggest thing is, I want to be honest about the situation. But if the timeline is going to mess with me, then, act accordingly, right? And you know, if they say it's been too long and I have to pay for it out of pocket, well, whatever. I guess. I mean, it's not like extensive damage, but if I can get out of having to pay for it all out of pocket, then yeah, why not? I figure if the only thing that's different than what actually happened is the date, then it's not so bad. I mean, we were still paying them. They should still cover it, is the way I see it. So, hey, you guys, I think I'm hearing that the background music is actually kind of a little too loud. What do you guys think? Seems like whenever I start talking, I'm competing with the music. Tad too loud? Yeah, I thought so too. Give me a second, I'll turn that down. Let's see. In Michigan, an event must be sudden and catastrophic, or they will say it is wear and tear. So basically, damage will be something like wind or storm or hail, storm and such. Yeah, Phil, we had an ambulance drive by and take off our driver's side mirror. At the time, I had one of those strap-on RV mirrors, so I just strapped that on there, and we didn't have the money to fix it. So that was like $25 versus like the $500 deposit or whatever it is, and we just didn't have that $500 to spend. So strap-on mirror it was. You know, right now we've got the budget to take care of the deposit, so I want to get it taken care of. And then also right after that, I had crunched the back quarter panel of that same car, backing up a trailer, and you know, I feel like it was due to that broken mirror, and you know, trying to compensate for that. And it just so yeah, I'm trying to get them both taken care of. Hopefully under one claim and one deposit, but if not, we'll just have to do two deposits or two claims. Just let that be. So yeah, it definitely can't be wear and tear on that. So yeah. So I was hitting run in a grocery store parking lot. No, well, yeah, we were on like a side street in front of the shops. It was one of those outdoor mall plaza areas, and we were parked in front of the storefront in a parking spot. And then ambulance just drove by and smashed the mirror and kept going. I don't even think that they even noticed it. You know, it was dusk, and I tried to get things together to be able to catch them, but you know, at the time the kids and I were sitting in there, and you know, they had their seatbelts off, and I couldn't just drive off and try to catch up with them with kids, you know, sitting in the back. And by the time that we had gotten things together, they were long gone. So yeah, that was an uncomfortable drive home with a missing mirror. Merch idea, if you haven't already thought of this, an Evan Roach apron with some kind of logo. Yeah, Adam, that'd be cool. Maybe when we get a bit bigger here. I am still trying to get enough time to sit down and edit. I have a whole like collection of videos just waiting to be edited. I'm constantly adding more to them. I probably have enough for about a month's worth right now. I just have to have the few hours that it takes to sit down and do it. Just chug through them and get them scheduled out. I think I'm going to be trading some gym time to do some editing, cut down my workouts. First couple of weeks, I was being very slow and intentional. Lots of warm up, lots of cool down, high reps, real low weights, just trying to get my muscles warmed back up and into the groove of things again. But these last few gym visits, I've been doing much higher weight, much lower reps. So they've been going a lot faster. I just have to get back, and instead of sitting around and just drinking coffee and relaxing with the wife, I've got to sit down and do some editing during that time before the kids wake up and food has to happen. Let's see, I was joking a little, it would sound better if both happened at the same time, or they would try to get you 2 deductibles. Yeah, exactly, Phil. Exactly. And that's pretty much what happened, you know. I had to move the trailer, you know, and it was right after that happened. And I would think both of them were connected, but I don't know if insurance would consider that as connected. But I mean, worst comes to worst, you know, $1,000 deductible worth of deductibles that we would have to pay, and you know, it's way more than that in damage. I mean, the mirror that got broken itself, just retail for the mirror is like $1,000, $1,200. Because it's got the heating element in there, it's got the turn signal in there, it's got the the blind spot monitoring system in there. So just the mirror itself is $1,000. And I was at the service center for the truck, and I was asking them about it, and they said that they would likely have to replace the entire housing, probably the entire mirror itself. So just for the price of the glass, if I can get everything done, including, you know, labor and fixing the body damage, that's fine. I'll consider that a worthy investment. All right, let's see if I can pack most of this down into here. Get this bowl out of the way. No, there's no way I'm fitting all that in there. Let's just put this over here. All right, kitchen utensils. And let's do Pyrex lids. Yeah, I'm editing a video currently. I even used a shot list for this video, just made the editing more involved. Yeah. I tried planning out one of the videos, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to. So I just filmed way more content than what I needed for a short. I'm just going to turn it into several. It was about kimchi making. And so I'm probably going to produce a handful of shorts about the entire process. And then I'm going to copy one of the most popular shorts out there on kimchi. See if I can do it shot for shot. And heck, I might even use their audio. And see what that does. I think that would be interesting. See how that performs. But like, it was unusual the level of views that video got, you know, for that channel and that topic. It was just an extremely interesting thing. So I'm going to see if I can copy that and have that as probably one of the first shorts that I put up. Because if I have one that performs really well, and then I post a whole bunch afterwards, they're all going to do a lot better. What? You mean to sharpen it again? I just sharpened that. You used it a lot. Good Lord, child. Okay. Hang on. You love the blue? Yeah. Oh, it's neon blue. Yes, it is neon blue. Good Lord. A couple more of these and I won't be able to do this. There we go. There you go. Oh, careful. God. Then go wear your other slippers instead if you don't like those ones. All right, there we go. Gotta go. Meetings. All right, Adam. Enjoy, man. Go forth and conquer. All right. All right, I'm going to do these in two parts. I'm going to scrub them and then wash them. If I try to do both at once, I'm just going to end up rinsing off all my soap as I go. All right, we got to get ready for some steak here. Get this cast iron in here cleaned off. Check on the steak. Make sure it's thawed. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Might as well get it in and get a bunch of these cast irons done at the same time. Alright, let me get some water while that's filling up. Oh. There we go. Okay, what else can I get out of the way? Oh, too biggie. Entonces, my bad. Two biggies here. Move this pot out of the way. Whew. Speaking of gym lows, on this switch up in training protocol, if you can call it that, my chest has been absolutely sore since Friday or Saturday? Yeah, Friday when I went. First time doing bench press in, God, almost 20 years. Maxed out pretty quickly. And man, I just shredded my chest. It is not used to it whatsoever. But it feels good. Gonna start going around just doing isolations on specific muscle groups. And although I'm not trying to get like big or anything, I'm just gonna switch it up some because I've been doing lots of really high rep and low weight to the point where it's becoming too easy. Like my body's already adapted to it. And so I'm gonna switch things up a little bit and maybe switch back in here in like 2 weeks and see the difference. There we go, there's that. Make sure I have somewhere to put these when they're hot. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I see. That's cool. Did you show mommy? That's fun. There we go. And first cycle in dishwasher is done. Open that up, let those dry. Shake things a bit. Those should be dry here soon. And I don't know how much longer this dishwasher has before we need to replace it. Give this a good scrubbing. I've been using this thing like crazy, and it needs a little bit of love. There we go. Still got some dried rice in there. There we go. Put that up there, drain. All right. That one's dry. Seasoning's so good on this flat one here. I don't even need to reseason it. Grab our compost here real quick. Drain out our basket. All right, let's get another set of plates in there. start soaking. Utilize some of this hot water. I think there was one out last night with the cats. Hey, buddy. Hey, instead of playing with that, can you do something to help me? If you're not over there playing, then what are you doing over there touching that? It's full. Leave it be. Can you check and see if there's any plates out on the deck? Thank you. Ka. Ooh, there's a massive amount of heat coming off those cast irons right now. All right. This is pretty good. Anything? Just that one? All right, I'll take it. Thank you. Yeah. Not until almost 3 o'clock. No, it's 2:15 now. If we need to leave at 3:45, how long is that? Or 2:45? So 45, so that's 30 minutes. And then 2 hours and 30 minutes. Four hours? Well, that was earlier when Mommy was done with her exercise class. Well, looking at the clock now, that's how long we have. All right. Those are all oiled. Let's put away the ones that I'm not going to be using. Always got to grab these with the towel. Super hot. Those are cool. And this one I'll be using here in a minute. Okay. Let's get you guys off the mothership here. And get these dishes put away. Here we go. Yeah, I think this works pretty well. Okay, yeah. Huh? Yeah. Out you go. That way. Thank you. I'll just leave it be. I'm going to spread them out later. No, I appreciate it, but just leave them be. Okay? Almost.
No, I was. I saw myself.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you not to come over. You don't want to listen and look at me like I was crazy. All right. There we go. Oh man, outdoors is getting a real strong odor to it. Time for me to clean up all that dog poop sitting out there. All right, that's the top rack done. Oh, another couple of bowls here. I think Minecraft lobby music would set the mood on Mr. Damp Squid. If I had some that was royalty free, I'd probably use it. All right. All these little bowls come in clutch for Punchan, but it is a pain in the butt to clean them all. I know. Okay. I said it that way. Okay. Please leave things alone. Okay. All right. Get you guys moved back over here. All right. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I'll get you guys taken care of in a little bit. Okay. Yep. I think I found some. Well, feel free to send it over. Okay, there we go. Finish these Pyrexes without burning myself. Okay. Normally I wouldn't be quite so quick to empty these out, but I got a lot of stuff to do today. I ain't got time for all that to dry completely. Alright, this definitely does not need to go here. Yeah. Not right now. I'm working, child. What? No, I'm not giving you a jelly bean. One. Grab me one too, please. Okay. Thank you. If you guys have never tried dehydrating watermelon, it's absolutely delicious. Crunchy little chips, super strong watermelon flavor. Wonderful. Nice and sweet, too. Battle. Dropped a like and now dropping out half a call. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Oh, have to try it. Yeah, Dan Squid. It is the thing to do. Just slice it up into like finger size, like pinky size. Little cubes, throw in the dehydrator on low for a couple of days. Man, it is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's throw these in here. Yeah. All right. It is time to cook a steak. Share my secret process with you guys. Not really secret, but just what works well for us. Let's get this warmed up here. And get the oven set on low, 120 degrees. So, Mr. Damp Squid, what's up with the screen name, man? I've been curious. How did it come to be? All right, this one I'm actually going to wash. We're going to use it for the steak. Cast iron's probably good and hot by now. My friend group made it. Okay. All right. Put that in there to stay warm. Use it to rest the steak. My friend group made a society called the Damp Society. Interesting. Okay. Always curious about how things like that come to be. All right. Get this cleaned out here, and then we'll get some stuff over here to soak while I'm making this steak. All right, I'll go down there. All right, what are we gonna soak? Put these big bowls in here. Oh, that needs to be cleaned out. Where's my compost? There we go. There we go. That should fill up. Grab out some butter here. Butter, tongs, thermometer. Bring you guys over here for a little bit of live action. There we go. That should do. Oh yeah, that's heating up nicely. And let's grab our steak. Drain the juices. There we go. All right. Grab some paper towels here. Dry this off, give us a nice, extra nice sear. Oh yeah, I love steak. Yeah, it's for the wife. It's for her breakfast. You know, it's almost 1 o'clock. About the time she normally eats. Oh, I think some more coffee is in order. That energy drink just isn't hitting quite the same today. Oh, come on. Okay. This needs to rest a minute before I can pour it. Now that I mixed it, let those grounds settle. All right. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Yeah, you can hardly see it, but yeah, I got it smoking. Cranked it up to high. See if we can get you guys a better perspective here. Let's just adjust this here. Let's see how that looks. That's pretty good. All right, now that we're nice, smoky hot, throw that on there. Give this cutting board a quick rinse. Oh, nice. Yeah, Phil. Gotta treat the wife nice. I like to keep a little steak cut up for my noodles. Yeah. Nothing wrong with a little leftover steak. And you guys noticed that I waited until it had broken free from the cast iron. I could just slide it without having to tear it up. Doesn't leave a mark, and it's just the perfect time. It's when that cast iron releases it. Turn the heat down by half. Yeah, now the outdoor burner is even better, but I don't feel like going out there right now. So on that outdoor burner, you know, I can cook it in half the time. So it's just incredibly juicy. It just gets so much hotter. Yeah. Steak for mommy. Out. Alright, we'll check it. Yeah, there we go. There's just a little KC strip here. Not a huge fan of it, but it came with it. Came with the bulk meat that we got. Up around 95 degrees. Big old spat of butter goes in there. About a quarter cup. No. Please don't. You asked me a question. I gave you an answer. Now's not the time to argue. There we go. some of that fat burn. And we're about 105. Let it go a couple more degrees. All right, turn that off. And we get our warm plate out. Put that on there. And then we will take our towel and fold it several times because I don't like burning myself when I do this. Just let that sizzle on there. Look how hot that is. That's going to be good. And then I just let it rest in this oven, 5 minutes or so. All right, now let's reconfigure you guys real quick. Let's see. All right, back over to our little mothership here. Readjust the legs so you guys don't fall over. All right, let's see how that looks. I'm going to try to watch while playing VR. Yahoo, Mountain Dew. Yeah, Phil. All right, Mr. Damn Squid, you do you. Let us know how it works. It's a little crooked there. Straighten you guys out. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, we'll just let the cast iron cool, and then I can rinse it off. Don't want to crack it. And then we'll let our steak rest. We'll turn the temp down to 105 in the oven. Start cleaning up the mess I made. Or I turned it down to 100, my bad. Want it warm in there, but not warm enough to continue cooking it. Yeah. Huh? No. 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 Now you're just guessing. Well, we can play this game later. Let me work on dishes. I did it, but won't be able to send messages. Gotcha. What kind of view are you doing, man? I haven't messed around with that stuff at all. Tried it one time at a buddy's house years ago. But I'm sure it's much better now. I had one of those games when I was a kid, but it didn't really work very well. Got it like at a Salvation Army or something like that. All right, let's see. This cast iron is ready to be cleaned. We could probably cut our steak now. There we go. Nice and clean. All right, let's get that back over here real quick. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There's no such thing as a quick gravy there, kid. Well, yeah, but that was with all the drippings and stuff. So, guys, key to a good steak is salting it when you're ready to serve. Because what does salt do to food? It pulls out moisture. There we go. That should be good. So, that right there is it. Now we slice. All right, let's trim this gristle off. All right, get ourselves lengthwise. There we go. Got a nice medium on that one. Medium rare, maybe, with that pinkiness in there. Especially over here towards the gristle. Definitely more on the medium rare side. Those off to the side. Here we go. Juices back in there. Straight to the sink with that. Okay. Get that all worked down into those oils. There we go. Lunch for the wife. Breakfast, brunch, something. Can you take this upstairs? Thank you. Yeah, you've been playing hard. No wonder your legs are sore. Bring the towel back. Got it? Okay. Thank you. Just like that, our cast iron's done. Put a little bit of oil back on here. Not too much. All right. And bring you guys back over. Let's see. Work viewers drive me crazy. Anytime I go to the payment screen, everything runs in slow motion, man. 90 seconds though every time I click a button. Going to factory wipe and start over. Yeah, sometimes you just have to. One thing I like about how technology's gotten to these days, everything is cloud-based. And so everything that I did, running our business was all in the cloud. Made things quite easier. Anytime you had a problem with the computer, you just wipe it, reinstall, and you're good. And of course, I was working on the back end, so I deal with all the server issues. But even with servers, they're just hot swappable. Well, I mean, not exactly hot swappable. You just have to disallow new sessions on that server, and then have people restart their applications, and then you could just nuke a server, and it's no big deal. All right. What did I need to do here? Oh, God, I was just thinking of something. Oh, well. Let's get back to this. Looks like the kids had this outside, and they were mincing up some sort of green something out there. Where's my towel? Yeah, I need it. Thank you. Found some heavy canvas pants at the farm and fleet clearance. Offer clearance $7.50, regular $40. Smaller than I normally wear. Still losing weight, so no harm at that. Yeah, I find that's some good motivation is just stop buying bigger stuff. That's a pretty sweet deal there, Phil. Can't complain about that at all. All right, that's what I was going to do. There we go. All right, put that away. £160 and counting. The weight loss is slow, but I'll be there before long. Man, good job. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm down about 50 or so overall from about a year ago. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Mine's slow to the point to where I need to start working out for it to really progress much, or stop eating. And I like food too much to stop eating. Never really been a good plan for me. All right. All right. Yeah, that should be burger meat. I forgot to label it, but that's what it should be. Yeah. Put that in the bag. Stick it in there to thaw. Let's see. Put this in here to hold that down. Get that thawed here real quick and in a hurry. Start reloading the sink with more stuff. Just leave them put away. Okay, I don't need those yet. Down from size 40 from 52. These pants are 38s. Good job, man. Yeah, I've been at the top end of 38s for a while. Wife would never let me buy 40s. And, I didn't really want to either. So, right now I'm solidly in 36s. Oh, Yeah, solidly in 36s. My one pair that I wear most right now, I could probably, if I had another pair at 34s, I could probably get into that. But I've got some tighter 36s right now that I'm going to be pulling out here soon. But soon I'm going to be having to get like suits adjusted and stuff. But I have to stop going to the buffet the day before church. Seems like every time I go to the buffet, it's the day before church, and then my pants are fitting really tight, and then by Tuesday, I'm cut down on that inflammation, and they're loose again. Oh, where's my strainer? There we go. Put that back down in there. I used to destroy the buffet. Yeah, same here. Still do. So we're trying to limit our going out to at most once a week. And that helps a lot. Other than that, we're eating a lot cleaner. But as soon as we do hit the buffet, I put on at least half a gallon to a gallon of water weight. So, 6 to 8 pounds of just water. Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to cut it down. So, I mean, from last night to this morning, I was down 6 pounds. And that was all water weight. I had to feel a lot. Or yesterday morning to this morning. So, the inflammation will get you. Since my surgery, a meal for me is about the same as about half a McDonald's breakfast sandwich. I do not eat fast food, just size comparison. Oh, you got your stomach reduced there, Phil? Yeah, I know a guy that did that. His wife kind of gave him an ultimatum. He was a young guy. He wasn't even 40 yet. His wife gave him the ultimatum. It's like, eat less or get the surgery done so you don't have an option. And his meals quickly went from anything he could get in his mouth down to, 2-3 spoonfuls, and that was it. He lost a lot of weight from that. It's rough having to do that, but I mean, if it's what you have to do, it's what you have to do, I guess. Not really in the cards for me, but I understand why people need to, for sure. So, Phil, how long has it been since you had that done? curious on turnaround time. Over a year? Man, that's a lot of progress to make in a year. Good Lord. You had to buy a whole lot of new clothes, or you're really good at altering yours. Good God, man. That is a huge change. Congratulations. Gentlemen, I will be right back. I gotta check on something.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the Ever Discovery, and the shuttle has completed power.
Three, two, one, zero, zero. Discovery, go and throttle up.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
right, gents, I'm back. Well, give me a second to get caught up here. All right, yeah, it's over here now. I was just for a long time buying clothes, and then there's no way around it. Even suspenders were not cutting it. Yeah, Phil, I get it. I tried that for a while too. My doctor says I should be able to lose 30 to 40 more pounds. Feel like $1 million right now, so anything more is just a bonus in my book. Yeah, absolutely. And then, especially once you start getting going, and you start exercising more, it's just going to be exponential after that point. Like for me, my T levels were, rock bottom, absolutely rock bottom. And so me losing a lot of weight or a lot of fat really helped to put myself in a position to fix that. And then once I started exercising, I could feel my levels coming up higher and higher. Some ways it's a good way, some ways it's just what it is. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next few months. So there has been a request for fries, so I need to get this cleaned real quick. So get that rinsed off. Cut up some fries here. But just leave it be. Unplug it from the battery. It'll be fine. All right, get my cutting board going. Oh, right, I was going to have some coffee. That's right. I forgot about that. You guys, you let me forget about the magical November Juliet. There we go. Huh? It's right there. This one.
Big one.
It's upstairs. I don't need it right now.
Shortstop.
No, that's fine. When I'm done, I'll plug it in. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Put this over here. Okay. Get my cutting board here rinsed off. What? Yep. Get the deep fryer going. Let this dry a little bit. So yeah, I had realized that the air conditioning compressor for outside, it's right outside this window over here. I had realized it turned on and all the windows in the house were open. So it's like, okay, it's warm enough in here. It's time to get the AC going. So I had to run around and close all the windows real fast. Okay. Let's dry this off. Oh, yeah. I forgot about those windows. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I forgot about those. It's okay. I got them. You tall enough? Okay. All right. Let's get these put away. Spice back in there. Pull my lard out. That needs it. Let's see. Bleach powder. Which is really green onion powder, but it's not. All right. Your deep fryer over here set up. Wipe this down real quick. Now, next time I do a batch of tallow, I'm going to swap out this coconut oil for tallow. It's going to be delicious. Let's see. You said the quote you got was for 200K BTU heat pump systems. There were two 110K BTUs. They said that that was the top rating for our for that size of unit. I think right now we're at 90s. So increasing the efficiency should help lower the bills, and also increasing the capacity should make them work a bit easier. So we're hoping that'll just make everything better. All right, let's turn this down to nil. Turn on the heat. I've got coconut in here right now. It's coconut oil in here, so I've got to heat this up very slowly so it doesn't burn that element in there. 100K, okay. Yeah, and then we were looking, I think, at their 17 SEER heat pumps. I think they're like technically like 16 point something rather, but they're 17s, they said. Got the propane kit on both of them. And that's what we were looking at. Yeah, a little under 400. Hey, Battle. Yeah, it's pretty good. Dang good. SEER rating. Yeah, right now we have 13s or 12 and a 13. So, I mean, that alone would be a pretty big jump. I think I made a mistake with the last company when I asked them for the best, and they quoted me 28 SEER. What's up, buddy? Getting there, yeah. All right, let's grab some taters. I've got it. Okay. So you grab some bigger ones here. These potatoes definitely need to get used, so this is the perfect time. Yeah, we can plant some of them. You know what? I'm just gonna cook all these. Yep. You gotta plant the big ones to get the big ones. Exactly. Turn this up another couple notches until the element turns back on. There we go. I really want to install a mini split in my house, only have heat, no cooling in the summer. Ouch. Yeah, here not having air conditioning is not an option. Like, mainly for the humidity. It's not even the heat, it's the humidity. It's just killer. Let's get these eyes off all these. Yeah, I know, buddy. Yeah. Alright. Look at these washed here. Yeah, the humidity would wreck me. That's why I love the PNW. Yeah, that's why we're looking at Montana, you know, Lord willing. But I don't know. We'll see. It seems like as soon as we were ready to walk away from this place and all together, you know, of course, that's when things start happening. Yeah, we're getting involved with the local church and in a way to where we feel drawn to it. It's crazy. I know, buddy. Scrub these down real quick. Yeah, Phil, those were Lennox systems, full Lennox systems. Humidifiers, automatic humidifiers, and everything. And the, the furnace efficiencies, I think they were 95, 96%, something like that, 96s. That was the number I was trying to think of earlier. Everything for a reason. Perhaps the big man upstairs has different plans. Yeah, battle. That's kind of how it's looking. Although I would not oppose getting some property up there, developing it. You know, maybe spend summers up there, something like that. I don't know. It'd be a nice, like, retreat / hunting lands. And, you know, we got an easy plan B. But you know what? With the way finances are looking right now, I don't think we'd be able to maintain both for very long. I mean, we could temporarily, but not forever. You know, I mean, unless we strike the Powerball or something. We'll see. See, that would be sweet. I would love some hunting, shooting land. Exactly, battle. Exactly. I'm right there with you, man. All right, let's get these fries cut up here. Let's see, will this fit on here crosswise? Oh, just barely. So let's put our taters over here. Get our container over here. There we go. Jeep and beer, what's up, man? Oh man, I got the wife over here blowing me up. All right. Not slice my fingers while I'm doing this. Man, this thing wasn't the best one best one out there, but for our uses, it gets the job done. Let me tell you what. So much better than slicing them by hand, and they cook so much more consistently too. All right, let's check our fryer. All right, pretty much everything's liquid, so let's crank up the temp some. There we go. Let's see, I have family in Wyoming. It's really nice there. Even the big cities don't seem big enough. Oh, don't seem that big. Yeah, exactly. Cheap and beer. We looked at Wyoming, but if we were like, what the biggest thing that pushed us north was the humidity levels. Because you get just in the bottom tip of Montana there, Montana, Idaho, and then like the yearly high humidities just drop to almost nothing. I mean, it gets a lot colder up there, but I don't mind that. But yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. Move that over to the side. Get a little bit more room. Kind of miscalculated the amount of potatoes I had. And let's fill up and let them soak. If you guys didn't know, this is the key to getting crunchier fries. Is soaking out some of that starch. And then you add some more like cornstarch or something like that to the outside. Throw them into the freezer for 15-20 minutes. Sucks out some more of that moisture and just gets them so crispy. Absolutely delicious. So I like the idea of Northwest Wyoming mainly because I like the big mountains. Yeah, Battle, I'm right there with you. And that's our big draw to that region is the mountains. You know, taxes and homeschooling laws and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's like the last frontier left in America. But the humidity is a hard line for us. We have to get away from it. That's the thing that really kills us about here is the humidity in the summertime. It's just like debilitating, especially for me and the wife in our situations. What's that, buddy? Yeah, but the thing is, if you go somewhere with low humidity, it can be way hotter and it doesn't feel that bad. It feels really, really nice. Yeah, but you know, we'll see how long Big Man keeps us here. We get crazy humidity in Michigan. Yeah, I bet, Phil. Yeah, we'll get some salt in there, draw out some more moisture. Start to season. Okay, and we'll just set these over here like 15 minutes. What, Justice? No, not a fish fry. All right, buddy. Off you go. Okay? You're sitting here trying to converse with me, and I'm trying to do dishes and live stream and cook food. I can only do 3 out of those 4 at one time. Okay? Thank you. All right. Let's get this blade out of here. Get it properly washed without losing anything. I was in the Tri-City areas of Eastern Washington. It was 105. It's super dry. I didn't think I was sweating. But at the end of the day, my brow was encrusted with sweat. It was evaporating fast and kept me cool. Exactly, Battle. That's what it's there for. Gotta love science. Exactly, Phil. Exactly. I mean, I grew up in Central California, so the summers, you know, they got up to 100, 105. But the humidity was so low, it was beautiful. And then when I was in basic, it was down in San Diego. I loved it. I mean, running there wasn't bad. Cool ocean breeze, not very humid at all. And then I spent some time in out by Palm Springs. And running in that was absolutely beautiful. And then I went straight from there to North Carolina, and I experienced 80 degrees, 90 something, 95% humidity, 100% humidity when it was still dark. I went from being a really solid runner to one of the poorest runners just because of the humidity levels. It was absolutely miserable. And that's when we would do all our running, is like before the sun even came up. It was just terrible. All right. There we go. Got that. You know, I think that my son over there turned up our background music again. It is really loud in my ear. Bump that back down. All right. As a Southern man, I generally lost about 10, 15 pounds in the summer from sweating it out. Yeah, man, I believe it. Man, it's just... But yeah, the humidity just kills us, and that was a big reason we were looking to get out of here. That, ticks, politics, all that stuff. It's just kind of starting to go around here, and we're seeing the signs of we want a calmer area, but like I said, we'll see what the big man wants. It's amazing. He waits until he breaks you down, or you get broken down. And when you're when you're ready for scorched earth kind of thing, he starts to build you back up. Because we lived here for 10 years now, and we really had no community, no friends, no family around, nothing. And then here we are. As soon as we commit to going and looking at moving and visiting other places, he starts to build all that. It's quite crazy. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're committed to at least going to visit and scope things out, see how we like it. Probably here in a couple months, when things warm up a little bit, thaw out, spring really kicks in up there. Oops. And that's exactly why you keep a stringer basket down in there to catch little things like that you don't want going down the drain. I would not have to not want to go down there and fish that lock washer out. And then, of course, as soon as I drop one, I drop the wing nut too. Oh, there we go. And let's get the press out. Get that cleaned off. Get this nice and clean. And the rest of this can just get sprayed off. Or rinsed, rather. All right, let's put this over here on top of our silverware drawer or bowl to dry. I need to go find the youngest real quick. Izzy, do you want steak? Oh, okay. Wife already got her. Oh, Java, 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 Java. Okay. Committed to visiting. Going to visit with a certain window cleaner man. I mean, yes and no. I mean, we've been pondering up there, honestly, before I even got involved with groups. But yeah. It's absolutely awesome having like an inside man kind of show you the loops and whatnot, or show you the ropes, especially in a new area like that. You know, having somebody that's already done all the research and knows what to avoid, spent a few seasons there. All right, I need to refill the chilies. So if any of you guys like spicy red chili flakes, but the American ones aren't cutting it, go to an Asian grocery and get one of those giant bags of bird's eye chilies, dried. Just grind them up. Way spicier. Oh my god. Just absolutely awesome. Let's see, where is my funnel? Oh, and drop it on the floor, of course. Right, that's too big. We got this modified little funnel here. Fill this up. There we go. Try not to breathe here. Oh, I done it now. Whew. Okay, step back, catch my breath. Okay, that one's done. That one's closed. Time to put that away. We got this 2 years ago. We used half of it. Great value. I think it only cost us like $15. I've got another one over here of our homemade dried chilies. It's got all sorts of everything in there that'll make you sweat. I only break that out about a quarter or a half teaspoon at a time. Gets me coughing and choking every time I open it up. Make sure I get this stuff clean and then don't pick my nose for about a day after doing this. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's going on here. Might as well, if you're up there, you can get some long-range shots on that beautiful rifle of his. The trigger is amazing. Yeah, that's what I hear. You breathe on it and probably set it off. Yeah, I've had to spend a couple days, shooting here and there. Couple of days visiting around, get a couple hikes in, spend some real outdoors time. That's not going to stay. But yeah, lots to do. We're probably going to spend a week, 10 days there, and then a couple days going either direction, turn into about a 2-week trip. We just got to figure out what we're going to do with the animals while we're gone. Probably just set out a feeder for the outdoor cats. Not going to be able to raccoon proof it, but they'll be able to eat just fine. and they are resourceful. So I'm not worried about them. So we're probably going to be down one dog here in a couple of weeks. Need to find a new home for her. And then the other dogs we'll have to bring with us. So yeah, that'll be quite the adventure. Kids are looking forward to it like no tomorrow. They've heard us singing praises of Montana and just that general area, and so they're absolutely ecstatic. I don't think they've been around actual mountains yet, and you know, the wife grew up in New York, so she had access to some decent ones. And me growing up in Central California, I'd walk out the door every morning and there were the Sierra Nevadas. So we have been missing them desperately. So that'll be nice to go up there and visit and be able to actually enjoy pine forest again. Okay, let's get this in here. All right, drop that down in there. Okay, it is time to get these taters rinsed out. That is plenty long. See, I pray that God puts us where we are needed and then complains when it doesn't go away. Yeah, Jeep and beer, that's about right. Yeah, see, the Appalachia aren't mountains, they're foothills. The Rockies, Cascades, and Olympics are mountains. Yeah, battle, I get you. I mean, I've been through the Appalachian a few times, and I would agree they're not like real mountains, but they're better than you can find here. Upstate, you know, it's not so bad, but yeah, when you can be, you know, north of 10,000 feet in 45 minutes, it's a hard thing to move away from. But yeah, she's lived all over. I mean, she's been, yeah, seriously all over. Spent some time in Okinawa, in mainland Japan. So she's probably seen the real Mount Fuji. All right, that'll be good. But in general, I have to agree with you. Let's just rinse these off. Okay. Get some of that starch out of there. Yeah, seeing snow-capped mountains through the summer is what I consider mountains. I missed it dearly when I traveled back east. Yeah, battle. I remember we went hiking. Oh, end of summer, and we still found snow where we were. It was one of those parts of the mountains where the sun just doesn't touch directly. It's always in shadow, and that was something special. Something special. Okay, let's get these fries dried off some. Clean towel here. Push this fryer off to the side so you guys can still kind of see what's going on. There we go. We'll do this in batches. Grab another bowl back out. And let's see. A couple of cookie sheets. Dry these off some. So Jeep and beer, man. You said you're Southern man. What kind of Southern man? Well, there's all sorts of Southern men out there, and everyone is a little bit different. So what part of the South we talking, man? Probably asked before, but you know my memory is about as good as a sieve. So yeah, battle chemist. I think it depends. We think mountains are rich with vegetation, tree. Yeah, it's not snowy, no vegetation, mountain ranges. Gotcha. Tennessee. Oh, cool, cool. Spent a couple weeks in Tennessee, around Gatlinburg and all that stuff. Eastern Tennessee. Yeah, gotcha. Beautiful, beautiful out there. All right. Let's see, where's my starch at? Get some cornstarch down in here. And we will just coat these. Probably a little bit more than I needed. See, those are foothills. Proper mountains don't lose their snow caps in the summer. Exactly, battle. Exactly. But man, still pretty. All right, spread these out over here. Get these in the freezer for a little bit. Dry out even more. And the crunch will be perfect. When I drove to Virginia, just after high school, I felt empty until I came back and saw the Rockies. Man, battle. I cannot disagree. Felt the same way after I left for North Carolina. When I came back on vacation, it was the mountains that welcomed me home. Oh, okay. I don't have room in here. All right, gents. I've got to go out to the deep freeze. I'll be back with you in a moment. Let's get these all arranged in here so they won't fall over. There we go. Alrighty then. Let's see, just about 2. So I've got 40 minutes to pull this together and eat. So realistically, dishes are probably done for the day. I gotta get burgers made. So let's do what I can to get this dishwasher loaded up. In the last about 10 minutes that I have for dishes. And let's see what else can I throw in there. All right, this pot can go down in there. All right. All right, and let's get the hot water rolling again. Put our soap in there. Where's our 1 hour? There we go. All right. And we will get our fry station set up. Oh, where is my big sieve? It's over there. Of course, it needs to be washed. All right. Oh, let's see, where's my bigger bowl? Right, it's got all the silverware in it. Okay, that's fine. All right. Let's switch over here. All right. Let's move you guys over here. All right, that should be pretty good. There we go. How's that? All right, let's grab the big cast iron out. Get you guys a little bonus footage. All right. That warming up. Get our fryer staged over here. All right, how are we looking on oil? Yeah, we're still topped off. All right, this towel is ready to be retired. Put it over here to dry. Let's check on our meat here. Lord willing, it's thawed. And today he is. Our scale out. Plate. And cutting board. That's up a little high. Turn that down. Okay. Let's get this meat portioned out. Yeah. Got our appointment in an hour, so I've got to get this done here quick. Or is that just sausage? Oh, that's just sausage. Ah, damn. Having some sausage burgers today, though. Okay. Oh. I thought that was burgers. So let's fix this here real quick. Throw some ground beef in there. Oh, let's see, seasoning. Some salt in there. No, there's plenty of salt. Some pepper. Sausage burgers it is. Some paprika. Garlic is empty. Uh-oh. That's no problem. You know what? I got more over here. Fill it up later. Dry garlic. I need to grind some more onions real quick. Just grab a little spice grinder. Put it to work. Get rid of this. What did you say here, Battle? Evan's missing sausage and made me hungry. Only had a protein shake for breakfast. You got to watch out for those protein shakes first thing in the morning. They've got a good amount of carbs in them. But I have done the same thing plenty of times. All right, get some ground onion in there. Yeah, that's good. All right, time to mix. I feel like being a little pansy today, and I do not want to get my hands all greasy. Let's make sure that doesn't turn off. Adam, whoa, angle change. That's neat. Yeah. Oh, let's fix you guys here so you can see what's going on. There we go. Yeah, I had to switch gears real quick, get some food made before we have an appointment coming up. So yeah, and I thought this was pre-mixed burgers, but it is in fact, you know, just bring you guys back over here. It is in fact just sausage. So I added some ground beef to it, some other seasoning, and we're going to be having sausage burgers, sausage and ground beef burgers. Should teach me a lesson to label my Ziplocs before I freeze them. So it should be somewhat interesting. This is spicy Italian sausage. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Shoot for 6-ounce burgers. Five, 7, 6. Okay. Okay. Five, 8, 6. What's going on? Hey, Dorian, what's up, man? Well, we're doing some dishes, but then the call for food came, and I figured we might as well just roll into making food. I had thought that I had grabbed out a package of pre-mixed burger meat, but it was in fact Italian sausage. So, trying to fix that here real quick. That's 6, 4. 6. Just bought a 10-pound tube of hamburger, $35 from Wally World. We'll be packing lots of Ziplocs with that. Yeah, excuse me. Well, Adam, learn from my mistake, my dear friend, and label them. All right, 315763. I'm gonna have a little bit left over. Okay. So these are just gonna be 6.5 ounce burgers, and then I'll have a double, and that'll be it for my food for the day. Just divide this up in there somewhat evenly. Call it good. The kids will have some leftovers. They can eat that tomorrow. The wife will probably have leftovers. I'll probably have that tomorrow. Whenever I do burgers, I always tend to go a little bit too big. There's always leftovers. Let this sit here for a minute. And then I need to go get the fries out of the freezer. Okay. Let's see. Those gloves nitrile or food specific? I picked them up from Costco. Black nitrile. That's all they are, right on the side of the box. All right, and you guys are in charge of guarding this. All right, gents. Well, I'm gonna have to leave you with a cliffhanger here. Gotta run. So appreciate you guys stopping by. I have got duties they need attending to. Thanks.